Hello Gemini, welcome to my channel, Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name's Wendy Wing. I'm doing your weekly horoscope reading, tuning into the week's energies, seeing what divine messages of guidance come through, the most important messages that you need to hear this week. This is a general reading. I'm tuning into a collective energy here. So take what resonates and leave the rest. So Gemini, in the past we have the Knight of Cups, loving messages. Ooh, this feels a little flirty. Flirty, lovey messages. I don't know. Feels so specific, but it feels like a phone call. Here's these loving messages. There's someone in this energy, in this person's energy, who's cold, mentally manipulative. This person's very harsh. Whoever they're connected with someone who's just difficult to get along with. It feels like whoever this is, they're the night energy, this flirty night energy, very loving, very caring, compassionate person. Feels like they're connected with someone who's mentally manipulative. And it feels like they're starting to see this about the person they're in connection with. That there's a lack of loving energy here. There's boy, that's a lot. Oh boy, there's a lot this person wants to tell you about what's been going on. I feel like the conversation was not about this at all, about what was really going on in the past with the person they're in connection with. Feels like they've just spent so much time and attention, and they're not getting anything from this connection. They're tired of feeling alone and isolated within a connection. They see you as someone they would want to build with, and they want to give you an offer. They want to make you an offer, but because they see you as someone they could build with, but they're not taking any action, and I feel like that's why this didn't come up. This is someone, they're tired of waiting, but they're not taking action. This is definitely someone from your past. It doesn't feel like it feels like you talked with them in the past, and this is what they were hiding, that they're in an unloving connection where they don't feel supported. They want to tell you all this, but it's like they're trying to navigate what they want versus where they are. And they realize if they want to go to a timeline, the direction that they want, that they would have to disrupt, they'd have to blow up their life. And they're not ready in the past to do that. But they can't ignore how they feel about you. they just know that they're in a tight spot, in a spot where they don't feel like kind of between a rock and a hard place. This person feels very stuck. Wow. They see you as very intuitive, capable. This person might also have intuitive energies. There's something about your intuition or your empathy or your ability to see hidden things. Wow. All right, Gemini, let's move on to present energy. We've got the Empress. It looks like you're really in this divine feminine energy right now. Very attractive, fertile, birthing a new reality. This feels like you've really healed your divine feminine energy. It's beautiful. Very loving. Yeah. Very loving, very nurturing. It feels like your heart space is really healed and opened up. You're focusing on taking care of yourself. It feels like you almost have this energy. I don't feel like there's anyone around you like a love interest, and yet you're emanating this very loving energy from your heart space. It's like, I love my life, I love me, I love what's going on around. It feels like you're in appreciation and love. You're really creating a beautiful energy. It does look like there's someone, they haven't yet connected with you. Feels like you might be energetically, it feels like energetically you're in each other's energy. That must be very confusing. Like feeling these feelings, but this person hasn't showed up yet. This person is moving pretty slowly. They might have financial difficulties right now. It looks like they're working through a mother wound, dealing with, it does feel like there's this energy in this, who they're connected with lacks abundance, fertility, ability to create. This person feels a bit enmeshed, like, and they don't know what to do with their situation. They're not taking action. Feels like they don't want to hurt someone. They want a different, they're really stuck. They know what they want. It looks like they're interested in you and coming towards you, but they have to clear what's going on around them. And they realize that there's just no way to avoid the pain that this is going to cause. Wow. All right. So your higher self has the message of the world in reverse. A lack of a new beginning, not ending the cycle. The cycle's not ending. What do we need to know? What does Gemini need to know? What are the most important messages that Gemini needs to know right now? The cycle isn't ending around partnership. Okay, so it does feel like there's a cycle ending, but it hasn't ended yet. Feels like you might have ended a cycle where you were in a partnership that didn't work. That it's not over yet. Something is getting close to the end of a cycle with this person. They're just not sure what action to take. They don't know how to strategize. They just feel stuck. But they are realizing that they need to leave something that's emotionally unsatisfying, where there's just nothing left for them. It feels like this is happening en masse right now, or there's a window opening. It feels like a lot of people leaving connections. Yes, leaving marriages, quite frankly. This feels like an exodus, a mass exodus from not everyone. It feels like traditional ways of unions, of marriage, whatever those traditional ways that have been. It feels like that's what people are leaving because of there's a lack of soul fulfillment. Wow. It feels like a needing to reconfigure, or to decide, each couple deciding what they want in connection, and that it's not a cookie cutter connection, that the old ways of being in marriages do not work for both parties. It feels like there's been one person in a lot of these connections I'm looking at. There's one person. It's not always the man. It's not always the woman. It's not about gender. It's about there's one person in the connection that's getting more out of the connection, taking advantage of the other. And it looks like that type of connection where there's a power balance, an unequal power balance, or a lack of growth, a lack of, maybe staying in connections forever, like that, like until death. Instead, like, this isn't working. This worked when I was in my 20s or 30s, but now down the line, I'm realizing that I've grown and this connection hasn't grown. Things like that. One person becoming conscious, the other one not becoming conscious. It feels like huge shifts, and reevaluating what it means to be in a connection. Your challenge right now is the Emperor, divine masculine energy. Why is this the challenge for Gemini right now? Why is this challenge for Gemini? What does Gemini need to know? Wow. Your challenge is rushing the divine masculine. Needing a cycle to end. It looks like it's difficult to end this cycle for the divine masculine. Feels like the divine feminine has led this charge, and those who run more masculine energies are being triggered by the divine feminine as they have healed. I say they as a pronoun because you might be a gender, you identify as a man, but you might run more feminine, divine feminine energies. You might be more heart-centered, more loving, more caring. It does not, when I'm talking about these energies, does not have anything to do with how you appear to others. I've met very masculine men who run very divine feminine energy. I've met very feminine appearing and behaving women who identify gender as women that run masculine energies. So this isn't about gender. It looks like the challenge right now is for the divine masculine to get out of their head, trying to figure things out, getting out of a mindset. It looks like they're clearing a lot of beliefs. There's a lot going on right now. I'm getting to be patient. All right. What's hidden, Gemini, this week is the Five of Pentacles in reverse. It's definitely how you want this card to show up. Getting out of feeling isolated, feeling abandoned, feeling alone, feeling insecure about finances, about abundance. Yeah. Okay. There's an impatience here. You're impatient because of your loneliness or feeling isolated and alone. It's like, hurry up and break up already. There's an impatience. And what I'm getting is a message of it's okay. It's all happening in divine timing. Can you enjoy the story as it's unfolding? Enjoy your life. Don't wait. The trick is I'm not waiting for someone to show up. I'm getting on with my life. I'm creating a loving, healed space for me and whoever shows up. But I'm not waiting for someone to show up. There's a very important distinction between these energies. I'm creating a space for me and for someone else. I trust the timing. I trust how I feel. I'm not in a rush. I trust the divine timing of this. So it feels like just a lack of patience. Let's not rush this. You're not going to want to rush this. I hope that helps. All right, Gemini, your opportunity this week is the Page of Swords in reverse. This is someone not learning anything new. I don't want to learn a new way. I don't want to see things differently. I don't want... Yeah, this is a resistance to anything new. Resistance to seeing things differently. Resistance to new paths, new ways of being. Looks like someone's tired of fighting and they're starting to see things clearly. This is a lot of Gemini energy. There's a lot of air energy, fast moving. But someone's stuck. I don't want to learn anything new. I just don't want to fight. I'm tired of the fight. I'm seeing things differently. I'm starting to see what I've been hiding from myself is all this pain that I've been staying in a situation where that's very painful. And I'm tired of this pain. It's so painful. Ooh, wow. Okay, what I'm getting is that this week, whoever this is, who's leaving a connection or in a difficult connection, the divine masculine, for those who are haven't taken action yet, who haven't left this toxic connection, things are getting more difficult, more painful, so they can see this, so they can realize. It feels like a lot of betrayal, like things are getting more toxic, more painful, and more disruptive, so they kind of are so uncomfortable they have to choose a different timeline. That's what it feels like. Their higher self is creating a scenario where they can't be complacent. They can't choose being in this difficult, painful environment any longer. And that's when they decide to choose a timeline where they choose themselves. This person might be your person coming to you, but it is about them, their healing journey, them choosing to love themselves. The timeline isn't about you as much as them choosing themselves, and by them choosing themselves, their soul, and starting to make those type of choices, that leads to the path to you. Does that make sense? You're not wanting someone to come to you unhealed and someone who hasn't done the healing work. You've done a lot of healing work on yourself, on your heart. This person, it looks like it's their time to make uncomfortable decisions and choose themselves and choose their soul fulfillment. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. The possible outcome this week, Gemini, is the Magician. You are definitely attracting your new timeline, what you've asked for. You're very creative right now. I can feel this feminine energy, this draw to your energy. Looks like you're focusing on work, on building, nurturing yourself, nurturing your environment. It looks like you've got a skill that you're focusing on. It looks like there's something here about a financial instability, maybe, that this person is experiencing. It looks like you're having a glow up in your financial department, almost like, look, I've got this covered. Feels like when this person comes to you, you're like, I got you covered. So you've not only opened your heart space, but you've really healed that base chakra and lower chakras, creating a stable environment. Wow. You are ready to take off. There's something about your energy. It's like you've got the world at your hands. You're manifesting what you've always wanted. Jeez, this is amazing. It looks like you're planning on taking action. There are some really amazing next steps. It's like there's something about the actions that you're taking and your business or your finances are just really being healed this week. You've got this new perspective, this new way. It's really shifted how you're working at things, how you're perceiving your inner critic, your critics, it feels like you've got a new perspective about those who have those unconscious people, hurtful people in your past. It feels like you've got this new perspective. You've healed, it feels like you've healed a lot of trauma. That's what that is. You have a new perspective. You've healed a lot of traumas. It's like you've let go of so much from your past that has kept you stuck. There's this hopelessness that you've discarded, that you've let go of, and it's like you're enjoying life. It feels like there are people around you who are noticing this shift. You're having fun. You're attracting really wonderful people around you. It feels like you're having fun and you're avoiding drama. Wow. All right, Gemini, that's your reading. I hope that was helpful. Let me know in the comments if you feel comfortable sharing, and hit that like button so you can communicate to me that you want me to keep these readings going. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Where is it? Over here. Hit that subscribe button so you get more of these readings in your feed. I do a daily psychic tarot reading. I do the weekly horoscope for each zodiac. And on the weekends, the daily readings are a love reading and a business and finance reading. So a lot here for you. Thank you so much for sharing your energy with me, Gemini. Take care. Bye.